4080 pricing almost the same as a 4090. I cannot believe this. Nvidia seems to think that they can get away with charging $11.99 for a 4080 when the 3080 was $6.99. Can somebody explain to me why there's a $500 increase in generational 80 class cards? I get that there's inflation and I get that there's things that are up there, but why is it that in one generation, Nvidia thinks that they can charge $500 more? I mean, are people just going to flock out and buy this? I cannot fathomly understand. We'll see. Hopefully, within AMD, it would be really nice if AMD could, give it to Nvidia and push the pricing down. But I just don't see how people who care about price to performance are going to go out and buy an RTX 4080 for $11.99, and that's the MSRP. If you guys are really curious about what these are actually going to cost, I mean, there's pricing available. Micro Center has pricing up. I can show you. If I just go to this is the Micro Center in my area, and you look at the pricing. If I go to, so let's see here. They are going to have, if I just type in, highest price, sorry, that's completely my fault. So Strix 4080, $1,550. Look at this, $1,550. That's almost the price of a 4090 at that point. And people are going to be scalping those for easily over $1,500, $1,600. Insane. And look, there's a 4080 Zotac. As people think Zotac, I don't know much about the brand. I've never had a Zotac card, but I think they probably get the job done. I don't know if the cooler really is that bad on them, but I mean, despite the fact that their already cards are going to be bigger than the last generation anyway, but I mean, $1,550. Here we go. $13.99 for the MSI Nvidia. The Supreme is $13.99. The Asus, the Tough, $1,500. $13.50 for the Gaming X Trio. $13.24 for the Aorus Master. $13.24 for Gaming X Trio. Nvidia Gigabyte OC $12.69. This is closer, and I do think that they're going to have a decent amount of stock on this. I don't think that they're going to have the amount of stock that the 4090 had, based on what everybody's been saying. But I do think they are going to sell out, which is going to be insane. I would hope that Nvidia just lets these rot on the shelves, because this is just gouging at its best. You can't tell me that a generational leap is $500 more from an 80 class card to a 3080 to a 4080. What I think is happening is they're really just trying to sell all their RTX 30 series cards that they've overproduced from the pandemic, and they're trickling stock. I think it's been confirmed by a couple other individuals here. I could look into that further and let you guys know if you're curious, but that they're trying to trickle out the stock in a way that they're going to launch initially a good amount, but then they're just going to not produce as many as the market is demanding for. If it is true, what people are saying, that they have an NVIDIA RTX 3000 series cards by the boatload laying around, I don't think that NVIDIA is just going to just throw away all that money. It'd be interesting, ultimately, if they were for the consumer, they would lower all these cards. They would produce as many as people would like, and then they would put downward pressure on those. Did they really think that the pandemic was going to last for as long as they did? They overproduced 3000 series cards because of mining, and mining is all but, I wouldn't say completely dead at this point, but there are a lot of folks who don't mine as much, and the miners aren't buying as much as they used to during the pandemic in 2021. So in that regard, I would say that if you're interested in getting a 4080, AMD is coming out with the XTX, which is $999, and that is coming out I think end of December. So if you're interested, I would suggest holding off and waiting and looking at the reviews from great reviewers that are out there in TechTubers. Once I grow my channel, I would love to get some reviews and show you guys, and that's what I plan on doing. But tell me what you guys think. Do you guys think an NVIDIA RTX 4080 is worth $1199 in 2022? Hands down, especially if you already have an RTX 30 series card already, or if maybe you're coming in from the NVIDIA 2000 series, maybe you have a 20 series card. A lot of people skip generations, but ultimately for the price that you're paying, I don't think it's worth it, and I'm gonna hold off and wait. But tell me what you guys think. Sound off in the comments. Give a like, comment, and subscribe if you'd like. I'm getting to know you all. Still new to this YouTube thing, but would love to get to know you guys in the community. Take care and have a good one.